Hello, Sue Rose Minahan, host of Talk Cosmos, and I'm with Sara Stromley of the Talk Cosmos Moonbeam Team. And Sara can be reached at Sara@brainbodytherapy.com. The link will be down below. Subscribe to our YouTube. We have an hour talk every month for the Moonbeam Team, and you can watch it about Pisces. But Sara is talking about the new moon on Saturday, the 13th of March, about Pisces vibrations. Hi, Sara.
Hi. Yeah, this is a very swimmy Piscean new moon. It's just supercharged with lots of creativity, visionary, spiritual connectivity. It's, with Venus, she's exalted in Pisces. She's with her her ruler of Neptune, and super romantic, super idealistic. She's in a wonderful sextile to Pluto, who's supporting of supporting the power that's behind whatever is wanted to be reached for that emotional nurturing. And Mercury is kind of at a midpoint for this chart, so it's especially brilliant at connecting the translation of what is the higher vision and the planning process, which aids in moving and connecting to whatever needed resources, um, what what they be. So this is just one of the easiest astrological times for just having this relaxed creative brainstorm that we've it's just one of the best we've had in a long time. And I just hope that we don't piss this away with, the Piscean, the shadow side, by escaping into partying and binging on TV or sugar or romantic novels, for the experience that's truly there of having a very pure, lucid magic of connecting the imagination with what expands the heart, the mind, the spirit. And so I encourage all of us and myself as well to really get into a sense of sovereign prayer and meditative state, journaling and talking to whatever version of God we have, guardian angels, ancestors, and those healing agents and entities that love, support, and have helped us survive this far. So, um, I just encourage asking for clarity on the sense of purpose and the ability to see how things are all connected, because it's just going to be so much more apparent. And asking for the wisdom to know what's true, and the ability of separating others' agendas that can distract and veer us off track from our true path. Um, there's Pisces can have a bit of gullibility and just getting pulled into things sometimes. So, but asking for the clarity of prioritizing important objectives and aspirations to thrive, asking for the courage to take risks to overcome what could be fear of failure, fear of success, fear of not being validated, for the very worst programming of not being enough, or being too much, or being too poor, or being too old, or too inexperienced, or stupid, or too fat, or too short, or too tall, or slow, or clumsy, or too isolated. So if you could really start to heal this, what if you could just heal this by changing how you think and capturing those stray wild thoughts that are like rabid infected wild animals biting and killing your nearest valuable life-giving ideals. So after capturing stray thoughts like this, inoculate him by summarizing that belief, by declarating, like, what is that really? Like, really? Is that 100% true? Or I wonder how we could resolve this, or I wonder what else is out there to support me or support this project, or I wonder who else supports this important issue to aid me or to aid us. And wouldn't it be funny if I'm making this so much more difficult than I need to?
That's
So,
profound, Sarah. Totally profound. I really welcome your analytical way of separating what can be in Pisces energy that is unfocused because it's so, so embracing like a womb. Did you have, I know you had essences you wanted to present.
yeah.
Shall I
So,
do that?
on the next slide, there's one that's called Xhosha, and this is native to South Africa, and it's regarded for shamanic work. It's traditionally used to aid with prophetic dreams. And keep in mind, this is not the type of thing that you want to eat or consume. I mean, as a flower essence that I put these in blends that I do, it has none of the plant properties that cause those psychedelic effects or alkaloid properties that they look for in the root of this. So, and that type of thing, I definitely encourage, extreme caution, experience from, with professional supervision. But this is a vibrational imprinted spring water, like all my flower essences are. It's considerably milder and used in sleep remedies. So shows that aids with dream recall and the awareness of messages that come from what intuition we need to tap into.
Well, that's fabulous. Here, I think we have just a couple of minutes. I'll run
Okay.
to the next one. It's
Yeah, the next one's
very exciting.
plantain, and this is not to be confused with the banana-like fruit, but this is the Indians used this as kind of a whenever they would get a bite, they would put this on, or any type of injury, they'd use them as band-aids on their skin, the leaves of this. And much like that, this works kind of like a psychic band-aid in a way. So it just helps with assimilating information. It targets those areas of low self-esteem and the need to criticize, and it just helps dissolve with those hurtful repetitive thought patterns that can get sucked into and just replay. So and just helping with those snappish biting remarks, that we can sometimes receive or end up having when we feel short-tempered. So the next one is called Jacobs Ladder, and it's just helps with the recognition of baby steps, and it helps with that sense of when we're overly hesitant and procrastinating and having difficulty with any follow through and just kind of drifting, and where we've kind of put ourselves in a self-created hole, so to speak, and dealing with that overwhelm. That's what this targets. So it just really helps with understanding those baby steps and how to really strengthen and motivate with all that. So
Beautiful. And as you said, it has nothing to do with the religion per se, because this is really Pisces, the spirituality of our nature, and giving energy towards that.
yeah, there is just some, I wanted just to quickly add at the end here, there is some, when Pisces, a lot of Pisces is there, it can mean immune compromised situation because everything's so connected. And So I just
No
really
boundaries. That's right.
boundaries. So I really
How about
encourage
those?
the CDC policies of wearing masks and social distancing, because I know we're coming up on spring break, and these are just planetary signatures with this particular chart and this timing and this particular cycle where
Well, it's tremendous information. And we are in those nodes, changing, using that belief structure to get information to help strengthen.
yeah.
Thank you so much, Sarah. So this is Now Chat for the new moon on tomorrow on Sunday. And we thank you so much. And Sarah comes back every month. So check us out, Moonbeam Team, or on the email to connect with her. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.